Probably shouldn't eat that. It's toxic. Hey guys, so today I have gone through our garlic that we harvested several weeks back and we have let cure, and I have picked the best of the garlic bulbs. Those are going to be used for planting. In our area, garlic is something that you plant in the fall, mid-September, sometimes as late as early October. Okay, and we are zone 6A, right on the border of 6B, for those of you who know your gardening zone. So figure out for your area what's the best time to plant, but for us it is now. I have taken our garlic bulbs that we intend to plant this fall, and I need to go ahead and pull them all apart into individual cloves so that I don't have to do it when I'm outside. So you just want to throw this stem aside here and make sure all of the garlic bulbs are separated. This garlic is Chesnok Red, and that is a hardneck variety. Hardneck literally means the neck is a hard stem and the cloves all sit around the center like that. Now that is different than a softneck garlic, which has the stem kind of growing on top here and it does not go all the way down, and it's also more flexible and good for making a garlic braid if you've ever seen that. And you want to try to keep the largest garlic bulbs that you grow for your seed for next year. The largest, most uniform, it'll always get you a better result. Each clove here is going to make one garlic plant, okay? And you plant it pointy end up so it grows just like that. And these will sprout before our first frost here, end of October. And we'll probably have 4, maybe 6 inches or so of growth. And those kind of overwinter like that. And then in the springtime and in the summer, this will actually turn into a whole other bulb of garlic. So it multiplies exponentially, and we still have, maybe 8 pounds of garlic that we harvested. And that was from a row that was approximately 3 feet by 15, 20 feet long. I haven't quite measured that space. It does require a little bit of space, but I mean, it's not terrible. And I have found garlic to be easy to grow. Try not to damage the bulbs when you're doing this, because it just kind of opens them up for rot. Try to make sure that the paper stays on. There are a few that like this one here, I kind of nicked it and the paper's coming off. So I'm gonna set this aside, and I'll use this for making dinner or something. There's no difference between the garlic seed and the garlic that you would eat. You're just designating part of your harvest. And this saves money, actually. So I don't have to go and purchase seed garlic, although I did purchase some seed garlic, and that was because I wanted a different variety. I wanted some softneck garlic. It stores a little bit longer for us. And our garlic doesn't usually come out of the ground until at least the end of July. And garlic does have to cure. What that means is after you pick the garlic bulbs out of the ground, you dig them up and you let them dry with the stem attached to it. I used our covered front porch to do that. You put them in a single layer on something that's breathable. I used a wood bench that had slats. And then you just wait a couple of weeks for it to get nice and crunchy. Some people braid the stems together. I had hard neck this year, so they don't braid so well. I cut the stem off just to make them easier to store, and we just store them in a wicker basket in our pantry. You can also, I would store them kind of in a cool, dry area. I would not refrigerate them, and I would not store them anywhere that's going to be damp because they will start to rot. But they generally, the hard neck will last, depending on your variety, anywhere from 3 to 6 months, give or take. The soft neck is going to go a little bit longer. For us, it's a couple of months longer. I do end up having to buy some garlic during the course of the year, mostly in early summer before we get our next harvest. I'm going to be planting the garlic, and I have 2 varieties of garlic to plant this year. I have a Chesnok Red striped garlic, which is what we grew in 2021. We planted fall of 2020, harvested mid-July 2021. That is a hardneck variety of garlic. I also have a softneck garlic. I think it's just Softneck Italian or something like that. Has a little bit better of a storage life than the hardneck. But this should take us through to next year. I have 145 cloves, which should yield 145 garlic bulbs theoretically. You always end up losing a few, that's okay. And then I have not yet counted this, so hopefully I have enough space for all the garlic that I'm gonna try to plant today. Now I'm planting these garlic cloves. Each individual clove is gonna form its own bulb of garlic. You want to make sure that they're planted pointy end up. That's the way the plant grows. The roots come from the bottom part and the green stem of the plant shoots up. There's varying opinions about how far you want to plant these down, but I put them usually about 1 inch to 2 inches down. That seems to be adequate for our area. So we're just going to put them in the ground. We're going to go about 4 to 6 inches apart. I just eyeball it. I don't measure. You can see I've placed the garlic, each clove pointing up every so often here, and I'm just simply putting about 1 inch of dirt over the top. This is good soil. It's got lots of decomposed leaf matter and compost in it. So I don't need to amend it, but planting garlic is just simply that easy. Don't be intimidated by it. Now, this is just to make a point about garlic quality when planting. Now the Chesnok Red garlic that I just put in, that was seed garlic that I saved myself from garlic that we had harvested. When I got that variety sent to me last year, it was in really good shape and it looked healthy to plant. This Italian garlic that I got from somebody on Etsy, unfortunately, it's in really terrible shape. A lot of it's really rotten, really soft, just squishy. Like, I'm not able to plant that. It's never gonna grow. I'm gonna go through all of these garlic cloves here and see if there's anything salvageable, but to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of hope for it. And I'm gonna get in touch with the person that sent it to me and just, not necessarily for a refund because I know that things happen, but I just want to let them know that whatever way they stored it, or you know, whatever, it didn't work out. So I don't want to besmirch somebody's small business, but they have to know that it's not working. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all these bulbs here. Hopefully there will be maybe 25-30 cloves, which is a shame because there's quite a bit here, but unfortunately it didn't make the journey well. I'm not sure what the issue was, but it definitely looks like kitchen garlic that I would be throwing away rather than planting in the ground. So here we are about 3.5 weeks later, and the garlics that we planted are a good 4 to 6 inches high, just about. So they've all come up quite well. We've got a few weeds to pull in here. And this Zucchino rampicante squash plant is kind of in the way here. Now this squash plant will come out soon enough. It's not blocking a super lot, but we probably got, I don't know, maybe 20 cloves out of that. And over here we got quite a few more. So we will let this overwinter. It'll probably stay green for most of the winter, and then we will go ahead and pick it sometime in probably mid-July, and we will enjoy some fresh garlic.